And let's send things out to Eric Garlick, who is at Bank of America Stadium. How's it feeling out there, Eric?
It's not too bad, Caroline. That sun coming up, it's warming up. It's a great day for some football. Hopefully the Panthers can capitalize on this nice weather and bring home the W, knock off the Mahomes and the Chiefs, but we'll see what happens. Temperatures this morning, we got down to near freezing and below freezing in a lot of places, but those temperatures are quickly warming up. We are out here outside of Bank of America this morning, highlighting the nice weather that we're going to see for the day today. Those temperatures across the region still looking at 30s and 40s. Will really start to warm up quickly as we go through the next hour or two as that sun really starts to come up and warm things up. Let's take a look at that game day forecast. By 1 o'clock, those temperatures up to 61 degrees. We'll see mid-60s as we head toward 3 o'clock, 63 degrees, and those temperatures right around 60 degrees as we head into the tail end of that game as that sun starts to set, temps into the 50s. Thanksgiving, though, big changes coming our way. The Thanksgiving outlook, a first alert. Rain is likely across the area as we head through the day on Thursday. That's why we have that first alert in play. We are going to see rain coverage pretty widespread as we head through Thursday and into Friday. I think most of Friday will be dry, though. Looks like a front-end loaded threat as we head into Friday morning. And then look at these temperatures. So we got mid-60s today. Temperatures up to about 70 degrees as we head toward Monday, and then the bottom really starts to fall out. Cold front number 1 comes through on Tuesday. Could see an isolated shower during the morning hours, but big drop in temperatures as we head into next weekend. The 7-day forecast showing those pretty nice conditions today and tomorrow, but on Tuesday we see some cloud cover and those rain chances arriving, and then of course we got to highlight Thursday and Friday, that first alert. Thanksgiving plans, I know I grew up playing some two-hand touch football after eating a big turkey dinner. Might not want to do that this year unless you want to play in the rain. Likely going to see some of that rain on Thursday, but the big cold down coming our way as we head into the weekend with highs only in the 40s. We'll have more on that first alert forecast coming up right after the break.